Many people have become accustomed to conducting work meetings via apps like Skype or Zoom, but gathering online can be tricky for some who aren't aware there is an etiquette that should be followed when connecting with coworkers. VOCM's Jerry Lynn Mackey speaks with Marc Tytus of Banty.com about the do's and don'ts of working online.
Right now, we're talking over the phone, but when you're speaking over the video, there's some definite advantages to that in terms of allowing it to be a little bit more personal, being able to see the other person, see their reaction, and have a deeper connection with them. But with those advantages come certain things you want to be aware about, because in addition to your voice, now the people that you're communicating with can see you through your webcam. And so in addition to seeing you, they're seeing everything around you and they're hearing everything around you. So there's a few important tips that we like to pass on to anyone who's just getting into video calling, or perhaps they're doing it daily for work and they'd like to have that be as the best experience as they can for their participants in those meetings.
Are some of the top pointers that you guys are offering?
Absolutely. So first thing, we're talking about what the camera sees. So your environment matters. People aren't just seeing you in the video, they're also seeing whatever is in your background. So a clean and professional looking background can make all the difference. But also think about your lighting. So if you're sitting with a window behind you, that light coming in is going to cause you to be backlit. So you actually want to have the light coming in and hitting your face. So if you can reposition your setup so that you have light on your face and a window in front of you, that's actually going to be a lot of a better look for you. Another thing you want to keep in mind is video is important, but so is audio. So mute your microphone. If you're not speaking, it's best to keep your microphone off just to avoid the sounds in your house, whether, some cooking's happening in the kitchen or a car alarm's going off outside your window. Mute your microphone when you're not speaking as a courtesy to the others in the room. And I'll throw another one at you, which is to dress to impress. Obviously, it's a good idea that you change out of your pajamas, but not only is it going to have you feeling a little bit better, you'll have a better mindset about the meeting. You'll portray a better impression of yourself when you've dressed up a little bit for that video call.
And Mr. Tytus, I know at an in-person meeting, I would never sort of start checking my emails or responding to text messages. What's the rule for video conferencing?
Yeah, that's a great point. So you really do want to stay focused, stay present, look at the camera. This is actually a bonus tip, which is keep your eyes on the prize. So when you're in your meeting, try as often as you can to look up and actually look at the camera on your screen. That way, the person on the other end is actually going to see you looking into their screen, so they'll be able to look into your eyes. So keep your eyes on the prize and look into that camera as much as you can. Stay focused.
So these are the things that we should be doing. What are some of the most common mistakes people are making?
One thing that I like to suggest to people is to always maintain composure, because when you are in that one-on-one video call, or if you're in a group video call, the camera is always on. So whatever happens where you are, maintain your composure, because someone could always be watching. You know what, if a toddler runs into the room or something else goes in the house, just make sure that you keep your composure, address the situation, and if you need to excuse yourself, let the group know that you'll be back in a moment.